1010 4G International Match Racing Regatta was raced in Hong Kong's Victoria Harbour and hosted by the Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club. In all, there were 12 teams from 9 different countries competing to become the 1010 4G International Match Racing Regatta champion. The pedigree of competitors couldn't have been higher, with quadruple world champion Ian Williams being joined by 4th-ranked Phil Robertson and 7th-ranked William Tiller. One of last year's international skippers, Morten Jacobsen, returned for another crack at the title, while Maximilian So and John Eriksson were there to compete in the international regatta for the first time. These luminaries were joined by Hong Kong's top 4 match racing teams based on the previous weekend's 1010 4G Match Racing Hong Kong Nationals. Over the 3 days of racing, the conditions were both challenging and rewarding.
This is the last day here in Hong Kong at the Match Race Regatta. Just finished up the semi-finals against wheel racing Ian Williams. It was pretty tough. It went all the way to the 3rd match and we ended up managing to come out on top with a scoreline of 2-1. Yeah, he was really tough opponent and he sort of managed to get the better of us in each start, but we were able to work our way back, and with the long downwinds pushing tide, there's a lot of passing lanes there and we managed to make the most of that. And yeah, it was just really well done to the boys for keeping us in the game, and we were really happy to make the finals, and now we're looking forward to racing our fellow countryman Phil Robertson, and it should be a good battle.
Both the final and the petit final came down to the best of 3 races. World champion Williams was beaten in the semi-final by Tiller, leaving him to face Singapore's So in the petit final for 3rd and 4th place. While So may have relished the chance of beating the world champion, it wasn't to be, as Williams, who was sailing with 2 of Hong Kong's top youth sailors, went on to win in straight races, taking 3rd place overall.
These guys did absolutely great. It was a real pleasure to come and sail with them, and you know, it's a shame that we couldn't win the regatta, and I feel I let them down a little bit because these guys did a fantastic job.
You had some very varied conditions out there throughout the whole weekend. How did you and the team cope with that?
Yeah, it was varied. It was generally light, but we had a good breeze today, and the challenge for us was that we'd never even met each other before the start of the regatta. We didn't have a practice session, so we were straight into racing, and when you're trying to gel a team together, personalities and different skills are important, and that was really the thing that we were working on for the whole 3 days, was just how we worked together. And we improved a lot during the regatta. We didn't improve quite enough, but we were pretty close in the end.
You're up against the world champion in the petit final. What were your tactics going into that?
Thanks, Nick. Well, we simply put it like, up against the world champion, you don't really have many options. So the team's plan and my plan was just to get in it, give it our all, give him our best shot, and really happy with how the team performed and how we performed this weekend. And I think we gave Ian a pretty good fight. So yeah, really pleased about it all.
The business end of the regatta saw the 2 New Zealand skippers, Robertson and Tiller, battling it out for the top prize. With the clear advantage on the right-hand side of the course, both teams vied for the committee boat end start, resulting in Robertson taking the advantage in each race. In the end, it was Tiller who came through, winning the flight with 2 straight wins and claiming the title of the 1010 4G International Match Racing Regatta champion. Congratulations for winning the event overall. How does it feel?
The team's pretty stoked. We came over here to Hong Kong, spent a bit of time with our main sponsor, Chris Meads, and we've had a wonderful time staying with him, and we've got to see first time in Hong Kong, so we've really enjoyed it. And then it's all been capped off, a great regatta here, and we're really happy to come away with the win.
Fantastic. So you say this is the first time you've sailed in Hong Kong. How does it compare to other places you've sailed around the world?
Hong Kong, it's quite tricky to sail, but we've had a lot of practice with a lot of current and sort of city sort of racing. We're coming from Auckland. We normally sail up by the harbour bridge, and up there you get a strong current similar to this, and the wind can be a bit shifty. So no, we've had a bit of practice, but we really enjoyed here.
You were top of the round robin going into the finals. How did that affect your confidence?
Yeah, it was nice being top. We had some really close races in the round robin against Ian and Will, and we were beaten by David Gilmore, so we didn't go clean sweep, but it was close to it. Yeah, we didn't have the best day today. I think a little bit slower today, so I think we put the button on the boat just being a little slow. We had the same boat all day, and just we're battling a lot harder than we were the other day. So it was really the little things in the final in the end that we lost it, I guess, and Will did a really nice job. He sailed cleanly, and yeah, it was just a little bit quicker in the end, so we couldn't do much about it.
In all, it was a weekend of top sailing and unrivaled competition. with all the teams looking forward to returning in 2014 for the next 1010 4G International Match Racing Regatta.
First time up, sponsoring sailing for the company has proved massively successful. We obviously had the build-up over the course of the season to the local Hong Kong contests that proved really entertaining. We had the opportunity for some of our clients to go out on the same boats and learn firsthand how to sail, and obviously all building up to this weekend, bringing literally the best match racing sailors to Hong Kong to match off against each other, as well as the best that Hong Kong can offer, and it's been a fantastic event.